Hi Libra, this is Madhura, and I have your bi-weekly love reading for you for from April 1 through April 15th. Okay, so this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, Libras, and I am going to try out a situation spread, so let me know how that works for you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Libras of this is, I think, the fourth spread in a row that the Four of Pentacles have showed up. So clearly, there's a collective energy of sort of just needing to hold back, needing to hold on to whatever it is that you have right now. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna ask for a clarifier or two for the Page of Cups in the near future. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Libras. So, you have this extremely panicky, frantic energy right now. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're really worried about money. Okay, this is supposed to be a love reading, but I feel like you're really worried about money. Or if this is resonating for your love life, then you are worried about your proximity with your person, or how much of your person you physically have right now. Okay, you sort of it's you're having sleepless nights. Okay, you're having a really hard time dealing with the Libras. You are, I think it could be money, and it could be that your person is far away from you right now. Or maybe there's a breakup happening in the process. So you're sort of trying to hold on to whatever you possibly can. Okay, maybe you live together and their stuff is still at your place, so you're sort of, I feel like, holding on to all of these very physical, very tangible things, um, to in an attempt to sort of hold on to the final bits and pieces of your relationship with this person. Okay. um I do think it's nostalgia, because I feel like in your what from your past is affecting the situation right now, there's a 10 of cups. So I feel like you have a lot of good memories with this person, and you are there's just so much that you've gone through, you've been through. Okay, maybe you had a really fun, joyful relationship, and you can only think about, because you've shared these moments with this person, you are having a really hard time sort of letting it go. Okay, you're tightly gripping onto whatever you can, and you're really just, you can't stop thinking about it, you can't stop thinking about how to fix it, how to bring it back, how to recreate it. Okay. Your problem, I feel like, right now is I do think this is also about your bank balance, your money, because your problem right now is that you probably don't feel like an expert in your field. Okay. Career wise, it's probably that you don't necessarily, you still feel like you have a lot to learn. Maybe you still feel like you could assist someone, you could be a fantastic associate, but you are not sure if you are ready to be on your own. Okay, or there are you're not really getting many opportunities that could help you prove that you are in fact an expert in your field, in your on your career path. Okay. So that is really affecting your self-esteem, I think, Libra, and that is adding to this overthinking, over analyzing energy you have right now. With the strength in reality versus perception, I feel like you don't know if you're strong enough, and the reality is that you are. Okay, in your head, uh, you are not sure if you can deal with this as gracefully, as elegantly. Maybe your person has walked away. Okay, because in what is confusing your perception, there's a six of swords. So it could be that you feel like your person has walked away from you, or they're moving on. You can see them move on from you. Okay. um, yeah, so you can, you're witnessing them moving on. Okay, they seem distraught to you, but they're still going through the motions of moving on, at least. And that is really probably making you even weaker, making you doubt your own abilities of being able to handle this situation. Okay, and the reality is that there is a lot of strength in you. You're extremely strong, and you just need to believe that. Okay, even emotionally, I'm not just saying physically, but emotionally, or you're strong enough. Your mind is really strong, so you can bring yourself out of this space, is what the reality is. Okay, Libra, it's a fantastic reality to have. All right. With the six of swords in the what's confusing your perception, I feel like what it is confusing your perception, you can't decide if this ending is necessary or not, because you feel like the ball's not really in your court. It's your person's decision. That's what it feels like to you. And right now, you are sort of trying your best to move on, but you're having a hard time. You feel like your person's moving on, and that's really making you think and rethink and overthink this whole entire situation. Okay. um, with the hermit mode, um, in what should be your next move, the universe is recommending you to sort of move away from um, social situations, from people, from crowded places. Okay, they're saying sort of isolate yourself, not just physically but mentally. Okay, they are definitely having a hard time. um, uh, Sorry, no, it's, I was not going anywhere with that. What I mean to say is you're definitely having a hard time with your person moving on, and maybe I sort of got lost in thought, I think, because your person's having a hard time as well. Okay, to you it looks like they're having maybe a gala, they're having so much fun right now. They're probably not. Okay, that's just my instinct, is it's not easy for them. It's definitely not as easy as they're making it look. Okay, and you don't have to feel so alone in this process. Okay, with the hermit card, in your next recommended next move, I think the universe is saying that you need to just retrieve to your bubble. Okay, your space bubble. You need to be by yourself, you need to be on your own, you need to think for yourself. You need to figure out how you can find that amount of, and the hermit is not just self love. Okay, the king of cups is more about self love, the queen of cups is about self love. The hermit, more than self love, he's about self respect. Okay, the hermit is really good at knowing his own worth, knowing how much his time, his presence, his energy, how much it is worth and where. And the hermit has the absolute unconditional ability to turn his back on situations that are just not serving him, that are just not helping him grow. Okay, and I think I really admire that about the hermit, is this this confident search, this unapologetic search for self. Okay, and not self love, self respect. Okay, self worth. So I feel like that's a great recommended move to have, Libras, if you have access, if you have enough resources to maybe take care of your dependents if you need to, or make sure that the people around you are okay. Ideally, that's not your responsibility anymore. Okay, but if you are feeling responsible for other people, then make sure you can find replacements and find someone who can sort of take care of them for you for whatever number of days you need to sort of just go back to yourself and take care of your own energy and serve yourself only. Okay, if you can travel, all right, travel. Okay, Libras, so air element, so mountains. Okay, I'm sure you love mountains over beaches. But also in the Hermit card, there's this like mountain range behind him. I don't know why it's flickering. Okay. Right. So maybe this is also the universe sort of suggesting traveling to the mountains, hilly areas if you have access, if you have enough resources to make that happen. So that's definitely on the cards, Libras. The universe is saying what you need to consider before making that next move and going into hermit mode is accepting change, the death card, accepting transformation. Okay, death card is a major arcana card. It's not talking about literal death, it's talking about a transformation of some sort. Okay, in tarot, like in the spiritual realm, in its spirituality, okay, the tarot collective spirituality, death isn't where you just perish. Death is something where you transform from one kind of being to another kind of being. Okay, so that's the death card. Is it's sort of releasing everything that wasn't serving you anymore. Sort of just letting everything sort of perish, okay, fall to the ground, plummet to the ground sometimes. Okay, that's more the tower card than the death card. But just letting everything, just whatever needs to dismantle, and accept transformation and accept change. And even though the process feels difficult, even if it feels like you're it's all suffering in vain, that's never the case when the death card is in the tarot spread. Okay, this is absolutely a necessary transformation for you. It's going to help you learn more lessons. It's going to help you. It's sometimes the death card is even an ascension, and there are a lot of positive cards in this spread, and I would say that this transformation for you is an ascension of some sort. Okay, Libras, so sort of take it as that. Don't attach yourself to certain possibilities and certain people right now. Just sort of let it all go. Okay, release it all. Release attachments for just a little bit. Okay, and that will help you accept that this big transformation, this big change that is coming into your life. Okay, what you need to focus on right now, there's a Queen of Cups. So there's probably a someone around you, a person around you who are more in touch with their divine feminine energy. And this is someone who's extremely nurturing, extremely giving. Okay, they don't it's very unconditional. It could be your mother, it could be your grandmother. Okay, um this is a person who loves you absolutely unconditionally. They don't expect anything back for everything that they do for you. And right now, the universe is asking you to focus on this particular person. Okay, I feel like intuitively, I feel like it is a woman in this particular case. Just because this is a queen card does not mean it only represents women. It just represents people who can nurture beautifully, who can serve themselves, but also they sort of prioritize serving other people. And it's not from guilt or regret. For the Queen of Cups, they love prioritizing other people or serving other people. Okay, and if you do too much of this Queen of Cups energy, then the Queen of Cups will show up reversed in your spread, just to make sure that you're finding that balance in your life. Okay, but the Queen is just an unconditionally giving, very sort of just an extremely giving person. Okay, just a giving persona. Maybe the Mother Teresa could be a Queen of Cups. Okay, so sort of like think in on those lines. All right, very nurturing, very motherly. So focus on this person, Libras. Okay, or focus on finding your own inner mother. All right, that could help out your inner child who has maybe self-worth issues. All right, since the Hermit has showed up as your recommended next move. um so yeah, find your own Queen of Cups energy, Libras. Or if you already have, as you're listening to this reading, you are going to be able to sort of this person's going to probably come to your mind. Okay, you're going to think about them, maybe just a flash. All right, not a full thought. But I feel like that's what it is if there's a if it's your mother, grandmother, it's going to be very obvious. It could also be a friend, it could be a brother, it could be your father, could be sort of the more nurturing parent in the your parent duo. So it could be anyone around you. Maybe their thought pops up as I'm saying all of these things. Okay, so figure that out and sort of focus on that. Focus on how they feel about you, focus on how they love you, focus on how much they think you're worth, how much they think you deserve, and sort of see yourself through their eyes. I think that's why you need to focus on them, is because I feel like right now you are going through so much that that person's love for you, that person's respect for you is going to help you elevate your own perspectives of yourself. Okay. And with the Page of Cups in your near future, I said I'm going to find clarifiers for this. I feel like this is going to be some sort of a love offer for you, Libras. Okay. There is someone who is sort of in this very page-ish energy when it comes to love. Is they're feeling very naive, very wide-eyed. They're sort of feeling as if they're the student of love right now. They're not really the master of it. They are not very confident about their abilities to be able to love you. But um, there's something there. Okay. I feel like also you're going to be connecting really well. You're going to be feeling very deeply connected with your intuition, and I feel like that's provided you go into your hermit mode. Okay, Libras. So there's definitely a conditions apply here, is you are going to have to focus on yourself. You are going to have to honor these loving, nurturing souls around you to be able to sort of get closer to yourself, get closer to your intuition, excuse me, get closer to the spirit realm, so they can talk to you through various and really weird sources. Okay. Let's see if there are any clarifiers coming out for this. Okay, Page of Wands, another page energy, and then Two of Cups reversed. It was reversed on the floor. Okay. So, in your near future, Libras, I do think there's an ending to a relationship. Okay, there is a need to move on. All right. Um, I see a lot of passion here. So this could be the end of a karmic relationship. Okay, maybe it felt like it was disguised as a soulmate relationship, but maybe it was just a karmic relationship. And with the page energy, though, I almost feel as if it's an impulsive action. Okay, especially with the Page of Wands here. I feel like it's an extremely impulsive action on your parts. Okay, you're maybe, or maybe it is that it's a soulmate connection, but because of your own actions, you're feeling as if it's a karmic connection, you or your partner, and you're sort of rushing towards an ending. I don't know how smart that is. So maybe this is a warning. With the Page of Wands especially, I feel like it's like mindlessly acting on something. Okay. And um and that's going to end up in not such good circumstances. Okay. So yeah, let's see what the angels have for us, Libras. This card comes out so much, entrepreneur, and let your past go. Okay, so I have had this combination a couple of times by now. In the past month too, is in the past just like in the past three readings, I've had the entrepreneur pop out with let your past go. Okay, so this is so to me it almost just feels like the universe is asking you to move on. Okay, because the entrepreneur sort of means, I'll read it out to you if you want to pause it and read it for yourselves. Okay. Self employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Okay, and then let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay, so Libras, I feel like the universe is asking you to move on for right now. Is you are better off on your own. You're better off in the hermit mode. You're better off as an entrepreneur, because This collaboration, this relationship is sort of not working out right now. Okay, I'm not saying it'll never work out in the future, because there's still the Queen of Cups here. There's the Two of Cups, even though it is reversed right now. Okay, I feel like the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's something in this relationship. There's definitely some sort of substance in it that is sort of taking you back to it over and over again. But right now, it's just harming you. It's hurting you more than it's helping you, and the universe is saying to sort of just let it all go for now, and see if loving yourself, working for yourself, helping yourself, serving yourself, all right, if that is sort of um, uh, just making your process even just a little bit easier. Okay, I feel like that's what these angel cards, they didn't come out as just angel guidance, they sort of also came out as tarot, as I, that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Okay. So there is definitely a lesson here. There's a death card present here. Of course, there's a lesson here, Libras. Okay, we already knew that. um, the universe is letting you know to sort of joyfully accept it, be accepting of these lessons instead of resistant towards them, because we all have to learn our lessons. We are the ones who've signed up for them, so we all have to learn them anyway. Do we want to do it joyfully, so we sort of keep our vibration high and get high vibrational um, perspectives from the lessons, or do we sort of resist it until we are all the way at the bottom of the barrel, and then sort of try to swim our way all the way up? Okay, so yeah. Okay, Libras, that's your choice. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. Okay, Libra. So if you're staying up, because even with the Nine of Swords here in your current situation, it is possible that you're having a lot of sleepless nights right now, and you're acting all fine, but you're not fine. So the universe is saying sort of regulate your sleep cycle if you can. Go camping if you have the resources to do that. Okay, the natural night and early morning sort of sunset sunrise routine will sort of train your circadian rhythm. So yeah, maybe if that's an option for you, or if not, just sort of find ways to try and go to bed as early as possible and then wake up as early as possible. Okay, and the universe is saying that the sunrise can help you with this. All right. um I think that's it, Libras. That's your love reading for the first couple weeks of April. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.